YouTube stream is now live. At Janitas Music Live said YouTube stream is now live. At Janitas Music Live said is here.
Let me turn that down. God damn, that's it. Yeah, what's the chat? What's up, chat? Let me see, man. Let me put this up. Yeah, I had a few people asking me about content creation and how I transitioned from TikTok, Instagram, and really went to YouTube. So I just wanted to get on here. So if you like an aspiring content creator and you really trying to transition over to YouTube, I'ma really give y'all my advice and what I did to like really transition over to that YouTube platform. Cause I feel like a lot of creators, a lot of time they get pigeonholed or stuck to a platform that they've blown up on, and when that happens, it could be frustrating when that platform, stops paying the same way, whatever. But even more so, I'm gonna get deeper than that. I want to speak on it because I feel like a lot of black content creators, they pigeonhole themselves onto Instagram, especially Instagram. Because Instagram, they don't pay money. So I really want to, give my advice and let any creators like know my best advice. Whether y'all want to take it or not, y'all don't have to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But I just, I've had a few people ask me, and I was like, I'm just gonna make this video, and I might, upload it, clip it up. But this is for anybody who wants to learn how to go from Instagram, TikTok, and then successfully transition over to YouTube. So let me roll this blunt up, and then I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna really give y'all real good insight. Because I'm just not going to talk about how to transition over to YouTube, but I'm also going to give y'all insight on how to successfully, make it on YouTube. Because to be real, y'all, man, I've had my channel since 2011, and I can really tell you after really, I got my YouTube plat back there too. So, but after years of really been successful on YouTube for a while, I kind of know how YouTube operates and how it works. And the crazy part about the whole ordeal is, I feel like it takes us black content creators a longer time to get to like understand YouTube, but I kind of know the simple formula on how you could do it. You know what I'm saying, or how anybody could really do it. But basically, best way I could say, just starting off. Before I even get into it and let y'all know like how to like operate and do YouTube, I'm gonna basically just tell y'all how to transition from the platform you're currently on. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, what's up, Jalen?
At King Jalen 92 said.
What's up, twin? What's up, bro? Yeah. So basically, with YouTube, if you're most people, they don't start off making content from YouTube at all. Yo, what's up? What's up, Eli? I'm basically just basically giving my advice, telling people how they can transition their content from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because that usually be what most people try to do. They try to go to the YouTube. I feel like YouTube is really like, if you can make it on YouTube, you're really like a real content creator. You know what I'm saying? So. Alright, so let me get into it. Alright. Here's the thing with YouTube, man. To transition, I had my channel for a long time, but YouTube wasn't my main channel that I posted on, or that I used to post on. Now, to me, it's my main channel, my main platform. In the beginning, I blew up on TikTok. That's where I first blew up off. And the only reason why I transitioned to TikTok, to YouTube, I'm gonna tell you all the God honest truth. I was posting on TikTok for years, and then I started going on other platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I would see other people stealing my content from TikTok, posting it on other platforms. And my girl was telling me about that, and basically other people getting paid for my content on other platforms. So that's the number one thing on why you want to start posting your content on other platforms. Because if you're not posting your content on other platforms and it's going viral on the platform that you're primarily posting on, I guarantee you somebody's stealing your video and posting on another platform and making money. Like, example, I don't know if y'all heard about the Newsbreak app. I never used to be on Newsbreak, but then I had a whole bunch of people hit me up like, yo, I see your video on Newsbreak. Newsbreak, you going viral. I went on Newsbreak. I see some fake page of me, so I had to go on there and start posting my stuff. But that was the first part that helped me transition to YouTube, was just taking the content that I'm already posting on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, I'm posting on YouTube. Whatever skit I'm doing, whatever video I'm doing, whatever, basically all the videos I see on my Instagram. They hear a lot about Newsbreak. Newsbreak is a good platform. I don't really focus on it. I just got on it just to get ahead of it, just to put my stamp on it, so other people can't steal my content. But that's what really helped that sift to it, because like a lot of people, they come on Instagram, like, I don't know, y'all could probably go in my comments. There's people on my Instagram that be like, man, you always posting the same shit, bro. A lot of folks don't know. A lot of these videos that I'm posting on my Instagram are just reposts from my YouTube or TikTok. But more into that. You know what I'm saying? I'll get more into that. Alright, so you want to start posting your content. Whatever you're doing on TikTok, like I tell everybody, whatever you posting on TikTok, and I'm going to start from TikTok, because that's where I feel like more people do their content. Or matter of fact, I'll say Instagram. If your primary platform is TikTok or Instagram, whatever you're posting as a video or as content on Instagram and TikTok, that needs to be posted on. Sometimes people trying to copy you, help you blow up more, help you. Yeah, on God. So you have to take those videos and make sure you're posting on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snap. You know what I'm saying? There should be no reason why you're posting a video on TikTok and Instagram and it's not getting uploaded to YouTube and Snapchat, all them other avenues, right? That's really the main shit. You should just be posting. You just get in the habit of just posting it on all platforms. Now here's the good thing. Now here's the bonus point. This is really the primary reason why I tell folks why you want to promote on different platforms. Different type of videos go viral
At King
on
Jalen
different type of
92
platforms.
said.
Like, which is crazy. Now, you can use other platforms to give you a blueprint on what's going to go viral, but it's kind of iffy, because I'll have a video that may not blow up on TikTok, but it'll blow up on YouTube. I may have a video that don't blow up on TikTok or YouTube, but it'll blow up on Instagram. Hell, I may not have a video that blow up on any of that shit, but it'll blow up on Facebook or Snapchat. So the whole point is, even though a video don't go viral on one platform, it can go viral on another platform. So that's why I tell folks you want to post on multiple platforms. You know, because, like, to be real with you, I could warm-heartedly say this. Snapchat is more of a younger audience. TikTok is more of a younger audience. YouTube is younger, but 20, 30-year-old audience. And then Instagram and Facebook is like the 40 and 50s and up. And I could tell you, I'm going to be real with y'all. This is how y'all can really judge off of different platforms. I could be real with you. YouTube as a platform shows more love. You'll get more love on YouTube. YouTube, I feel like, is the platform where you could build the community and people that really support and fuck with you for you. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I feel like those are toxic platforms. So those platforms don't really operate or give you views unless you're posting negativity. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I'm going to go into how you can transition to YouTube. Alright, so let's get into it. I already told you about posting your main content, whatever, over to YouTube, whatever, right? Alright, this is the thing. This is the biggest reason why a lot of people don't blow up on YouTube. Alright? I think first I'm going to go into monetization. Monetization, ad revenue. YouTube is big with ad revenue and monetization. And this is where a lot of black content creators fall short at. The reason why I'm able to be monetizable on YouTube and I'm able to get a lot of views on YouTube or whatever is because I keep my content PG. I do my best. What's some organic? This nigga funny as hell. Hey, that's an inside joke. But nah, but basically, what was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Damn, I got ADHD like a bitch. But what was I saying? Alright, yeah, I remember. Alright, so basically, right, YouTube is big on ad revenue and monetization. So that means your content has to be ad friendly. And this is where a lot of black content creators fuck up at, right? Because with a lot of black content creators, you see the skits. A lot of skits that black creators do, they're cussing in it. They're showing tiny bit of nudity. They're having sexually suggested content. YouTube not gonna let that fly. So you guys have to figure out how you could take your content that might be a little bit more vulgar on Instagram, TikTok. Because Instagram, they're gonna let you get away with it. Facebook, they're gonna let you get away with it. TikTok, they might let you get away with it. Like I can cuss in my videos on TikTok. I can cuss in my videos on Facebook. I can cuss in my videos on any other platform. If I cuss on YouTube, my video won't get demonetized. Just for saying a simple cuss word. It could be fuck. It could be, I could say nigga. It don't matter. Of course I'm a nigga, but I ain't black. But you know what I'm saying? Other platforms ain't gonna do that. But YouTube gonna do that. Because it's ad revenue. And a lot of times, a lot of these companies don't want their ads ran on top of video that have type of negativity. You know what I'm saying? So you really want to lock down and try to make your content family friendly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was able to transition, because my content, just because I do little leg content, but the reason why my RPMs are also high too is because I do relationship content mixed with it. I also do family content. Now let's get into RPMs. RPMs is how much you get paid per 1,000 views. Reason why my RPMs are so much higher is because you gotta look at the content you're producing. If you're making Roblox content, you're not gonna have a high RPM. Let me tell you why. Because the people that playing Roblox are usually kids who don't have credit cards, who can't afford nothing. So why would they show them an ad to buy anything if they can't afford nothing, right? But because my content is around family and relationship and shit like that, my ad revenue is a little bit higher, because my content gets shown to older people who may have families, kids, or people who buy sneakers and Jordans and all this other stuff. So they're more susceptible to have money, credit cards, to buy the stuff that the ads are being shown over my videos. You know what I'm saying? So you also want to look at the type of niche you're doing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. You know what I'm saying? And then also another thing with YouTube, there's not really a real algorithm. I know everybody, like I'm gonna say this again. I know everybody and all the YouTube gurus, they're gonna lie to you and be like, oh, there's an algorithm, there's an algorithm, there's an algorithm, there's an algorithm, there's a formula. It's really not an algorithm. Is there a formula? Yes. Is there an algorithm? No. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with y'all. I've studied YouTube analytics. I studied my highest viewed video, my lowest viewed video. There's nothing within the data that I can look between all those videos that dictates what video is gonna go viral. Now I can say this. Can I dictate which video may do better than the next? Yes. But see, this is the thing with YouTube. This is what folks don't. This is how you really gonna make it on YouTube, bro. Cause y'all have to understand and listen when I say this on YouTube. YouTube is like a fire. Yeah, it's like a campfire. That campfire is only gonna get bigger or stay lit as long as you're feeding it. If you're not feeding that flame, your YouTube will die out. What that means is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistently uploading. That's why, like on my Instagram, you see me dropping 3-4 videos. Really, I'm dropping those on YouTube. Then I'm dropping them on Instagram. But I'm dropping 3-4 videos a day because I'm fueling the fire. I'm making the fire bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how YouTube works. YouTube is a channel. More people not going to want to subscribe to a channel where you're only uploading one video every month or every 6 months. It's boring. Nobody going to want to watch that. You don't want to do that. You want to be on YouTube uploading consistently, because that's what shows YouTube the data. You want to give YouTube more data to show how to push you more. That's what folks don't realize. So when you're barely uploading, you're not giving YouTube enough data to know where to push your videos really at. So you have to flood and flood and flood. And every video you drop, it helps the YouTube data understand where to put your videos at. So now let's get to another thing with YouTube, your niche. This is big as fuck. I'm telling anybody this. You cannot do different shit on YouTube. Listen to me. You cannot do different shit on YouTube. If you have one channel and you try to do multiple shit on that one channel, you're gonna fuck up your algorithm. Like my YouTube channel, my main channel, it's strictly little leg orthopedic Jordan content and my family relationship content, because that's what people subscribe to me for. I'm not going to do any other content on that channel because it'll fuck up the algorithm. You said I've been stuck on 16 subscribers. How do I prove my channel even though it's dead? What do you mean approve my channel? You mean monetize it? Well, I wouldn't say a channel dead, cause like when I started posting on YouTube, like when I started first posting on YouTube, my videos wasn't really getting views, but I just kept posting and posting and posting, and then basically what happens is you get that one video that goes up, and then it pushes all your other videos, and then once that happens, it kind of just trickled down to where your whole channel start getting views. So that's how it is. Like with YouTube, you got to throw hella darts at the wall until one hit, and then once that one hit, your channel kind of get that spark, and you can kind of start building from that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to keep posting consistently because that fire could die out, and that's how YouTube works. Like once YouTube, you get that fire lit, you have to post consistently. If not, that shit will die out. Like I can tell y'all honestly, like when I stopped posting on YouTube for a year and a half, my channel damn near died. I was only doing 60,000 views every day, right? Now I started posting consistently crazy. Now this shit's up in a million views every day. But that's because I started posting consistently. It's not even about the content really. It's about your niche and how consistent you are. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the biggest thing too. You have to rinse, repeat, and recycle. If you look at if you look at any big YouTuber, they all do the same content over and over again. You know why? And this goes back to what I was saying before. Not everybody in my videos and my comments like, oh, Jet, you do the same video over and over again. It's annoying. It's annoying. No, nigga. That's how you fucking make money on YouTube. That's why we going Mr. Beast. He does the same fucking money giveaway challenges all the time. That's why all the YouTubers you watch do the same content over and over again. Because the way YouTube works is, if people come to your channel to watch this specific content, that's what they're watching you for. They're not like with me. If I'm with my little leg kind of more orthopedic Jordan content, my YouTube channel don't give a fuck about my music. They don't give a fuck about they don't give a fuck about nothing else. I can be on this bitch gaming. I can be on this bitch live streaming. They don't give a fuck about that. And if I do that on my channel, it's gonna fuck up my algorithm. Cause now what happens to YouTube, this is what Signal is saying to YouTube. I try to do a live stream gaming on my main channel, right? You know what happens? Nobody views it. Nobody watches it because people don't give a fuck about me gaming. They give a fuck about my little leg, my orthopedic Jordans. So now it's sending a signal to YouTube like, hey, this video did horrible. So now it fucks up my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when I go on people's channels, they're doing everything under the sun on their channel. You can't do that. You have to separate it. If you want a game, make a gaming channel. If you know what I'm saying? If you're making music, make that a separate channel. That's your music channel. If you're live streaming or whatever that is, or that's your clip channel, that's a whole separate clip channel. You cannot mix all that shit around. Because I see niggas with YouTube channel, they got their podcasts on it, they got their music on there, they got their interviews on there, they got their skits on there, and then you go on their channel, that's why they videos, they got views that's 200, 300, 400, it's all over, it's all sporadic, it's all over the place. The reason why is because YouTube don't know where to promote your shit to, because you're doing too many things. You gotta get your content into one niche. So now YouTube knows exactly where to deliver your content at. That's the biggest fucking shit. On God. And black content creators really struggle with that. Cause I'll see a rapper and artist, this nigga doing a million things on his channel. Like nigga, like make another channel for this, make another channel for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you really, take advantage of the whole YouTube, platform and shit like that, and how you really transition. But it really is tough for black content creators because like when I go, like I'll be 100. A lot of black content creators that I see that's popping on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever on Facebook, they're not doing the numbers I'm doing on YouTube. And I'm not saying that to flex, but I'm telling you that because a lot of times the content's not PG. A lot of times they're cussing and it's hard for them to get ad revenue. So YouTube is not going to push that. You got to think about that. So a lot of black content creators, a lot of my homies, a lot of my brothers, I want y'all to think about that. When you creating content, you got to figure out, like when me and my girl be doing skits, we purposely don't say cuss words. Like we might fuck up and say a cuss word in a skit and we redo it. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back of our mind, we're thinking like, oh, damn, we cuss. This video going to get demonetized on YouTube. And the reason why we're so focused on YouTube, because YouTube pays more. To me, the two platforms that pay the most is YouTube and Facebook. Instagram don't pay shit, and TikTok don't pay shit no more. So you might as well go hard with YouTube and Facebook. Those are the two platforms that pay the most. And honestly, and then here's another advice. I'm going to tell anybody this. If I know y'all be seeing me flood videos all day on my Instagram and all that shit. It's a reason for that. Let me tell y'all this. This is key for anybody who really want to listen to this shit. With social media in 2026, content is consumed quicker than ever. So you can't get away with just dropping one video a week or whatever it is. This new generation is digital crackheads. See, this is how I equate it. Back in the day, content used to be consumed like weed. Like somebody can get some weed and it lasts them for a week. That's how I looked at old school content. New school content is like crack. They get it and they coming right back immediately. So you have to look at your content like digital crack. You can't serve these niggas digital weed because niggas don't want that no more. Fuck that shit. Nobody is gonna be cool with just watching one video a week from you. Nah, that's old. Nobody want that. All these niggas are crackheads. They're consuming content quick as hell. So I look at it like I'm a digital dope dealer. That's why I keep dropping all this content because I'm feeding them. I'm feeding. These are my digital crackheads. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm dropping 3-4 videos a day. Because these niggas are crackheads. They're going to watch one video, come back, watch another one. Drop another one, they're going to come back and watch another one. That's how I keep them coming back. You know what I'm saying? This new age of social media or digital crackheads. Content is consumed higher than ever. Listen to what I'm saying. So that's why I'm flooding and going crazy. And that's why most of these other content creators are doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at Keith Lee. Keith Lee does the same video over and over again. He does food reviews in the same exact car, in the same exact passenger seat or whatever, and eat his food. He been doing the same shit over and over again. Still getting views. I'm still doing videos all the time with my little leg. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? But that's really how I look at content in this day and age. You have to have a high digital, I call it digital real estate. The more content you have, the more money you can make because it's all digital real estate. And the biggest thing with YouTube and content is no longer about being famous and shit like that. All that shit of trying to be famous and viral, that's over. Anybody can be famous. Anybody can go viral. The new age of the game is being relevant. As long as I'm still being seen consistently, I can't fall off. I'm always going to be relevant because you guys are consistently seeing me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this nigga got more followers than me. Is he more relevant than me? Probably not because he's not being seen more times than I'm being seen. And that's the trick with social media and going over to YouTube. But that's why I tell a lot of artists when they always hit me up in my DMs to ask me like how I blow up on YouTube. I tell them you have to be consistent. Like, bro, you don't understand like how tired I be dropping 3-4 videos after I'm working my main job. I do multi-stream. I do Kick and YouTube at the same time or do it separated. I don't really understand Kick like that because those are the streaming platforms. Streaming platforms like Kick and Twitch don't really have a algorithm for real. YouTube, it don't really matter as long as you have it niched out for real. Like niched out and separated. Like I would say just the YouTube channels, that should be separated. But Kick and Twitch don't really matter because they're not really a platform that people go to watch videos. That's a platform that they just go to watch streams while it's kind of happening. So yeah, Twitch and Kick is kind of a whole different animal. To me, Twitch and Kick, a lot of these niggas be faking their live views. Like a lot of times people don't know if you boost your live views and you get put on the top 10 most live stream section on Twitch, that's how you can get more people. Like all these live streamers be buying they shit. Like 90% of them be buying they shit. So I don't really understand the live streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to think people be having 600,000, a million people just watching at one time. Like, come on, bro. Alright. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel with content. But then also, I'd rather be a content creator. I feel like it's easier to be a content creator than it is to be a rap. Like, matter of fact, I screen recorded India Love's live stream. I'm not trying to throw her under the bus, but I had screen recorded her live stream. I seen when her live stream started, she had a hell of people commenting, but no views. And then all of a sudden, like, 10 minutes later, all her views came in. See, all these niggas bought they shit. Neon bought they shit on Kick. The Kick CEO even exposed it. But I'd rather be a content creator than a live streamer or a rapper. And I'm going to say this exactly why. A rapper, you're only as big as your last hit. A live streamer, you're only as big as your last live stream. That sucks. A content creator, nobody gives a fuck how big my last video was. As long as I keep dropping content. I've never heard nobody be like, damn, Jet, your biggest video 150 million views. When are you ever going to do another video that big? Nobody asks content creators that. But they ask rappers that. They ask live streamers that. When live streamers do a stream and they get 500,000 views, the next live stream, them niggas better do more. And if they don't, everybody think they fell off. If you're a rapper, if your song don't stream like it did last time, or hit top 10 Billboard last time and went platinum, people gonna think you fell off, and that nigga don't want to listen to you. See, content creators, we're not held to that same expectation. We just have to feed y'all. We just have to be relevant. We just gotta keep dropping content. That's why I like being a content creator, and I can be all the way 100. The money I put into music, and I got a platform music. You know what I'm saying? What up? What the hell? Okay, that's what. I got a platform music. You know what I'm saying? So all the money I put into music, I did not recoup and made back. And I used to have a distribution. I used to have a demo deal out in Def Jam when I was 17. Now all the money I put into my content, I've my PC setup, all this shit. It's not cheap. I made more. I made that back and more by just being myself and just making content. Like and then realistically, even with the music streams, like if you go on YouTube Music, I got more monthly listeners than some of your favorite rappers, and I don't even really rap like that. All I gotta do is just make a song, put that bitch behind my fucking stupid ass Lil Leg videos, and just because they watch my videos and my songs behind it, automatically gets my music streams in the background. I tell rappers all the time, you would probably get more streams from your music if you did a video of you and your family going grocery shopping and putting your song behind it, rather than you doing a music video. On God. But artists or rappers don't be listening to me. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Nobody want to watch a music video at all. Like, it's content. Like, nobody wants to watch that shit. Like, you can make a cooking video, put your song behind it. More people are going to hear your song that way versus you doing a direct-ass music video. That's just how that shit goes. You know? But that's how content creation and all that shit go. Like, now, bro, I try to make everything in my life content, bro. Like, everything. Every single thing. And I include my Lil Leg with it. Why? Because that's my niche. Like, and a lot of times I be trolling. I don't be taking that shit serious. Like, and it'd be funny because people on the internet think that shit serious. Now, let me tell y'all another
At
big
King
thing.
Jalen 92 said preach.
Let me tell you another big thing that's going to help y'all content creators. Haters. Haters. You do not have no haters. I don't have no haters. I do have haters. I know y'all going to be like, man, you got haters all the time in comment. I don't look at them like haters. Listen to what I'm saying. They're not haters. They're your customers. Whether they're saying good comments in your shit, whether they're saying bad comments in your shit, they're customers. Listen to me. Don't get caught up in the hate. I don't give a fuck about the hate no more. I had to rewire my mind to look at hate differently because I used to care about the hate. Now I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you why I don't give a fuck. I'm going to put y'all in on a little secret. When I see somebody comment on my shit, whether it's negative or positive, I get happy. You know why? Because they're a digital customer. I made a product. Not only did you view it, you commented on it. And here's the dope thing. This is why I love haters. The haters are the best customers. Listen to what I'm saying. Anybody doing content creation, haters are the best customers. Because these haters, they will literally go on multiple videos and comment. And every time they comment and engage on your video, they're paying you. So you're doing what I need you to do. You now are a digital customer of mine. I made a product, I made a service, I made a video, and you commented on it. Not only did you view it, you commented. So look at it like this. When you view my video, I gave you a burger. When you comment, I gave you a bitch ass fries with the shit. And if you like it, you got to drink with it too, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when I don't get caught up in haters, because that shit will stress you out. Stop looking at people who talk shit on your comments like haters. They're not haters. Like, I love haters, because these niggas pay me. These are your digital customers. And the biggest thing I had to learn to do is I stopped responding to comments, negative or positive. Because you have to keep that alert. I don't give a fuck. You're a customer. Either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really have to keep your level head. If you in that bitch reading comments, you're going to stress yourself out, period. I don't give a fuck if the comment is good. I don't give a fuck if the comment is negative. You're a fucking customer. Either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And once you look at it like that, and you look at content creation like a business, all the little bullshit that niggas tell you, do not get under your skin. That shit do not bother me. I do not give a fuck. I love that shit. I want people to hate. I need all the hate. I want to hate. Because those are the best fucking customers. Those are the niggas that engage the most. Haters. So that's why I love it. That's why you see when a hater go on my shit, I don't really comment no more. I don't need to. This how I look at it. If you gonna hate on me, I'm just gonna keep dropping more videos, bitch ass nigga. Fuck it. That's how y'all get it. If somebody piss you off in the hate, drop some more videos on it. Give him more content to watch. Because apparently if he's hating, he's gonna engage on your content. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you have to look at haters when it comes to content creation. And a lot of these artists, a lot of creators, they don't get the media training. Like, I went to school for entertainment business, and I haven't had media training. I've learned all this by myself. And you have to understand, I've been going viral since 2019. It is 2026. I've been going viral for 7 years, back to back. After a certain point, this is not luck and it's more than my fucking little leg. This is fucking work ethic and hard work. Listen to what I'm saying. I've been making content since 2019 and going viral since 2019 into 2026. That's 7 years. Most of your favorite content creators can't do the same shit. So I'm letting y'all know how this shit works. I don't give a fuck if somebody said, oh, Jet fell off. No, I didn't. I'm still posting. Just because you're not watching don't mean that other people watching. Let me tell y'all something. Listen. How many people around the world? A trillion? I don't know. That's a lot of people. I guarantee you everybody around the world has not seen your content. So I don't give a fuck if you keep posting the same content. And that's another thing. Post the same content over and over again. Shoot it from a different angle. Wear different clothes. Word it differently. Rinse, recycle, and repeat. That's the secret with this shit in the sauce. And that's how you keep yourself from burning out. Because a lot of creators, they burn out. A lot of creators, they sit all day fucking writing out scripts and skits and all that shit, and then they burn out because they can't keep doing it. I don't do that. I don't burn out. I know my niche and I keep my shit simple. I keep all my videos 10 to 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like real facts. Man, on God tight. On God, I be trying to tell folks that shit. Like I've been studying this shit, and not only have I been studying this shit, I'm in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling like folks like the real with this promotion, this YouTube shit on how to really do it. And especially for my black brothers and shit, because I see the little shit that I was doing that was stopping me and hindering me from being successful to YouTube. And so I want to tell my black brothers the same shit that I was told. You know what I'm saying? And for the longest, I had white people, like on God, I had like white people, like my white fan, my white supporters. They used to come in my chat and be like, Jay, you got to make a separate channel, gaming channel. I didn't listen to them. Because they be watching Aiden, Ross, and Kai. They used to give me advice. And I'd be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because my homies over here, my niggas over here, they ain't doing that shit. Whole time, I'm fucking up myself being stubborn. Like, you can't have all that shit on one time. And sometimes, us as black folks, bro, we be so focused on, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, just focus on shorts, don't focus on long. Hell no, I don't focus on long form. It don't make no sense. Well, now my main channel, it wouldn't make sense for me to focus on long form because my YouTube channel blew up off of shorts. So the YouTube data is gonna push my channel more focused on shorts. And a lot of times, if I start doing long form content and the long form content don't get views like that, it affects the data on my YouTube channel and it makes it harder for my channel to get pushed out. And the way I look at it is, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. What?
Come on. I just want to say something.
Hold on, y'all. That was my son. My son be in there bit, don't be knocking. I'm like, little nigga, you better knock on my door before you come in here. But what I was saying. So yeah, that's why I focus on long form content and that's why I also stopped live streaming on my main channel because that shit was fucking up my YouTube. Like I noticed it. Like I'll be doing all these views, and then as soon as I do a long form content or I do a fucking live stream, my views start going down all collectively. You know what I'm saying? So I realized the people who like to watch my content or my shorts, they don't really care about the long form content. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure that out. So that's why I went ahead and made a second channel. So my second channel, that's the channel where I do like the live streams and the gaming and all that for those people who want to watch that from me. So it doesn't affect my algorithm on my main channel. And that's why if you look at like a lot of big YouTubers, they all have different channels. Like all of them have different channels. Like matter of fact, another good person, like Tony D. Wild, he used to do he'd still do sneaker videos, but he also do gun videos. But if you notice, his sneaker videos, he keep that separate, and his gun videos, he keep that separate on a separate channel. You can't mix that shit together. Like if your channel is big for live streaming, you might just want to focus your channel on live streaming. If your channel is big for long form content, you may want to focus your channel on long form content. If your channel is big on shorts, then you want to focus that channel on shorts, because they all have their own fucking ecosystem. Just because you get a lot of views on your live streams, it doesn't mean it's going to translate to your shorts or your long form. Just because you get a lot of views on your long form doesn't mean it's going to translate to your shorts or your live streams. Just because you get a lot of views on your shorts do not mean it's going to translate to your long form or your live streams. All of that is 3 different channels. Cause this, like, matter of fact, 1900 Rugrat. Y'all know 1900 Rugrat. He's big as hell. Nigga, he went live on YouTube yesterday. He only had like 20 live viewers. But nigga will probably be like, oh, that's how I know you faking your followers. No, 1900 Rap not faking his shit. His channel is just bigger with music with long form. His channel is not the YouTube data don't really know his channel to live stream. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's how YouTube is. And once you understand that and you figure that out, it's easy to just go with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing everything under the sun on YouTube, you're hurting yourself. On God, you're hurting yourself, bro. And it took me, like, I had my channel since 2011. It is 2026. It took me 15 years to figure that out. I just figured that shit out. Like, my channel could have been way bigger than what it was, but I was trying to do everything under the sun. I'm like, okay, I want to do this on my channel. I want to do this on my channel. I want to do that on my channel. Nah, don't do that. That's gonna confuse it. That confuses YouTube, and that's what you don't want. It's basically like you don't want to sell crack to somebody who want meth. You don't want to sell crack to somebody who want fuck, I don't know, other shit, fucking PCP. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The system on God, it's different systems on it. And that's the dope thing about YouTube, because you got a short system, you got a long form system, you got a live streaming system. You just gotta pick which lane. Let me tell you another thing about this too, man. It's okay to be in the lane you're in. Like, I've came to terms with it. I'm okay with being a short creator. I'm not mad that I don't do long form content. I'm not mad that I'm not doing live stream. You know, I tried it for years and never took off, but I know the short form content takes off for me. So that's what I'm focusing on, because that's where I could be the biggest at. And that's how it is. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's how I tell folks. You got to figure out your lane. If you know what I'm saying, you might be a better live streamer than you are a short creator or a long form content. A content creator. You might be a better long form creator than you are a short creator or a live streamer. And whatever you are best at, it's best to be in that lane and go full fledged in that lane. There's no point of trying to be like, all right, well, I'm going full fledged in this lane. Well, let me try to figure these other lanes out. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. It's very, very rare that people can get all three. And usually all three is people that's like established brands and established celebrities can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at it. Whatever you blew up with is basically the formula you want to follow. So that's how I'm doing. That's why I slowed down on live streaming. Like, right now, I'm live streaming, but I'm not live streaming for my main channel. I'm live streaming for my second YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be an idiot to do this shit for my main channel. The people who watch my little leg content, my boot content, they don't give a fuck about me talking. They're going to just click off that shit. And then now they're going to send data to my YouTube that said, oh, everybody's skipping this video. They don't want to watch them no more. Now it fucks up the YouTube data. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you look at that shit. Like, that's how I look at it now. But I think once everybody starts looking at YouTube like that, because that's how DDZ looked at it. That's how Mr. Beast looked at it. That's how they look at YouTube. YouTube is a business. Like, once you look at YouTube like a business, then that shit is like, it just clicks in your head. It just snaps in. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody and show everybody. Like, you got to look at it like a business. Like, it really is, because YouTube, it does ad revenue, all of that shit. It's all a business. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I tell folks all the time, like, bruh, if all you have to do is get up a couple hours a day just to make videos a day and upload and make a living off your content, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to really push and do. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like all of us could do it. You just got to find your niche and just go crazy with it. The only thing about it, I would say this, is if you get to that point with a creator, because I do feel like every creator do burn out, you do got to figure out within your niche what business you may want to get into after that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm trying to, do my content and eventually invest into my own orthopedic shoe, that other people can wear or regular people can wear. So eventually I'm going to do that. But that's my stepping stone or stepping stool to get to the next level. So you have to look at yourself with the content. You're like, okay, I'm doing this content, but from here, what is the next goal? What I'm trying to get to with this? Like, let's say you do t-shirt designs and all your content t-shirt designs or whatever, you should be hoping to be like, well, I want to get a distribution deal with H&M and Walmart so I can have my shirts in there or something. You got to have a goal, because realistically, like, doing content, don't get me wrong, could somebody make videos forever? Yeah, you could, but but that's the thing. That's why I also say this. Once you're into the YouTube algorithm and YouTube knows your face, or you could just post whatever. You're just feeding the fire. So that's what all these creators do. All these creators that are established YouTubers, all they're doing is uploading consistently, just keeping that fire alive. And that's really the big thing with YouTube. Like, you just gotta keep that fire alive. Just keep posting content, and that's it. See, Instagram, TikTok, all them shit. And then also nothing with YouTube I said too. One thing I like about YouTube, a lot of times, like a lot of 90 matter of fact, I could say this 99% of the time, I never had a video go viral immediately off YouTube. Like people think like it's not like TikTok or Instagram where you take some and it just goes up and then it dies down after a couple weeks. YouTube is completely fucking different. You could drop a video, that shit may only get like 5,000 views, 10,000 views in the first 2-3 weeks, and then maybe a month later, all of a sudden that shit was to start skyrocketing because you kept dropping content. And so when you keep dropping content, it also pushes your old videos and it sends more data to your videos. So that's why it's kind of like random. It's not no real formula on how to blow up on YouTube. You just gotta keep posting and keep posting and keep dropping. You know what I'm saying? Cause all of that is pushing your content. Cause it's like a TV channel. Like if somebody come to your channel and they watch one video, they're gonna probably watch your other videos. You know what I'm saying? And that gives YouTube more data. So that's why I be on with it. Yeah, I'm hot as shit. I don't feel like turning on the air right now. Not a lot to you. I bougie. I be having a fan. I keep a fan on me. I be sweating because my mama, man, I be getting that sweat from my mama. But nah, but that's how YouTube is though, man. Like it's really consistency, bro. Finding your niche, your niche, being consistent, and that's really it, bro. And you could probably make money off your channel for years to come. The only thing is just don't slow down, because if you slow down, it might be hard to pick your channel back up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like a fucking cabin fire. Once your channel is lit, you gotta keep that flame going by posting content, because that's how YouTube works. No other platform is like that. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you can actually just fall off. Like you can keep posting content and one day motherfuckers just hate and just start watching your shit. YouTube is completely opposite. You better keep posting and you better be consistent with it to keep building. YouTube is the only platform that I've seen that is really like that. Every other platform, they'll give you a quick little viral, a little hit to give you that little dopamine rush, and after that they'll make you fall off on the face of the planet. YouTube is not like that. YouTube, they want you to build because they're making money off it. You gotta think about it. They're making money off of ads and ad revenue. So they need you as much as you need them. So they're gonna continue pushing you. See, TikTok, they don't really get paid off ad revenue. Instagram don't really get paid off ad revenue. Facebook does, so Facebook's a little bit better. But like I said, YouTube is getting paid off of ad revenue and from advertisers, so they need you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like YouTube is probably the best platform, and that's why a lot of creators, they try to transition to YouTube, but it's hard. And the reason why it's hard because they don't know how to transition properly. But if you take the steps like I told you, like, start making PG content, stop cussing it in your content. And if you do cuss in your content, try to bleep out the cuss word. You know what I'm saying? Something just so it can go through the YouTube algorithm. But if you're a black creator, that's really how you have to transition. You gotta clean up your content, gotta keep it PG, and you gotta make sure your channel is niche based. And that's why it's really hard too for channels too that just primarily just do skits, cause it's hard. Like that's why skit channels is hard. Cause you don't really have a niche. You're just doing skits. You know what I'm saying? And you can do a skit about anything. See, with me, like if you look at all my videos, there's a reason why I put when you have a little leg orthopedic Jordan. I know y'all probably don't know that, but there's a reason for that shit. Because as soon as I say little leg and orthopedic Jordan, it automatically knits my shit together. So now I can do whatever I want under that niche. Now if you're just doing random skits, let's say you're doing a skit about a car, and then one of you do a skit about a dog, and then another you do a fucking skit about a fucking roller coaster. YouTube don't look at it like, oh, this is a skit. YouTube look at it like, oh, you made a video about a car, you made a video about a roller coaster, you made a video about a dog. Damn. Who we supposed to promote your shit to? You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing with YouTube. But yeah, once you find your formula, your niche or whatever, all you do is rinse, repeat, recycle, and just flood YouTube with videos. Like I would tell anybody, try to drop at least a video a day. That would be my shit. Like at least a video a day, or at least 2 times a day, to be real to you. But if you all do that, you could definitely take off on YouTube and be successful. No gap. But a lot of the creators not gonna tell you that, man. But that's what I got from being on YouTube for the last few years, and that's my understanding of YouTube. It ain't really no real algorithm, it ain't really no data. You just gotta flood, cause content is consumed at the highest pace it's ever been, or the highest rate it's ever been. So, But y'all, I'm out, man. I'm about to just probably watch some Netflix or some shit chill. But I just want to get on here real quick, just give y'all a little bit of game with this YouTube shit, how to transition for any creator that's really trying to transition from Instagram, TikTok over to YouTube. You know, I hope y'all, you know, watch this video back, get some dimes. You know, subscribe to my second channel, Jetty's Music Live, because I'm trying to build that up for the live streams. Follow my main channel, Jetty's Music. We over 500,000 subscribers.
At King Jalen 92 said.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah, Jalen, we out this bitch, man. Appreciate you in this bitch, man. We out, man. Love y'all.